back. Two great fights up here, two big moments ahead of Saturday night's big card in Liverpool, live and exclusive on the Zone around the world. I think it would be amiss of me not to talk about the incredible schedule on the global home of boxing. Of course, boxing flying right now. We just saw on the Zone Chisora Wilder in a thriller. Of course, last week, Tyson Fury returning with the whole AJ show as well. This week, we're in Liverpool for a big card headlined by Ben Whittaker. Next Saturday, it's the big boys, Jarrell Miller against Perro, live from the Fontainebleau in Las Vegas. A few days later, we're in Melbourne for our first show on Fox Sports and the Zone, a big card there. Sky Nicholson headlining, Tara Moana, our big knockout artist heavyweight, Jake Wiley, in a great card in Melbourne. And 3 days later, the sold out Conor Walker, Sam Eggington card before a small break. Then we've got Dave Allen against Filip Hrgovic. We're off to the Pyramids for Alexander Usyk against Rico, and of course Jack Catterall against Shakram Gearsov. And the week after that, we are about to announce a huge fight in America for the WBC world title later today, on the same night as the unified world champion Dmitry Bivol returns in Russia. June 6th, fast forward to Dalton Smith in the first defence of his world title against Albert Puello, and another unified world championship fight as the co-main event on that card. And the week after, June 13th, we will announce the return of Bam Rodriguez. That will be announced this week as well. That was unbelievable. Did that without stuttering. I mean, I know I'm a little bit arrogant, but if that's not the nuts, then I'm going to retire. Right, off we go. Ashton Johnson, welcome. Molly McCann, welcome. Andy Lee. Ben Whittaker, Braian Suarez, welcome as well. Not supporting the house, a lot of big moments. Molly, I'm going to start with you. This moment is incredibly important to you. Saw you in the UFC in Liverpool, of course, in the MMA world, but now boxing. When we had our discussions, this was something that was very important to you. What you did promise me was you'd sell a huge amount of tickets. You absolutely delivered on that, absolutely smashed it. Jamie Webster now coming to perform a set, coming to perform your ring walk song, which is just going to be electric. And then we get the news that Callum Smith's out of the card. Everyone's wondering what's going to happen. One of the main reasons that we didn't pull the fight is that we don't do that anyway, but one of the main reasons was you.
Thank you.
Because although we got, what I see as the future of world boxing in Ben Whittaker, this moment is for you as well on Saturday night. So tell us about that experience, tell us about the moment on Saturday, another tough challenge as well, but just what will be a very emotional moment for you in Liverpool on Saturday.
Yeah, absolutely. I've won a world title in MMA in that arena. I've been put a kick in the UFC in that arena. I've been round the world and back again, and I've never had the feelings of fighting in that M&S Bank arena, making the walk in there to down the back into the changes. It's nothing. I've never felt nothing quite like it, and like you say, I really thank you for keeping the fight on. I said I jokingly out to Sam for if you would have cancelled it, but I was only winding it up. But I really appreciate that, and I know that the Scousers will be coming. They'll be loud. We've obviously got a big collaboration with Everton Football Club doing the fight kit, a big night with Jamie Webster. Not many people would sign someone who's never really boxed before and give them these opportunities which you've given me. And like I promised, I'll be used in any which way to help promote and always give me best. So I am absolutely buzzing. I've actually watched you box before I even knew this was going to happen. And I was made up and I was given your name. I know you're made of hard stuff, I know where you're from, I know what you're about. And I know you're coming here to win. You're not going to come in here just because of the occasion for what it is. So I hope you've had the best camp of your life, and I cannot wait to go toe-to-toe with you on Saturday.
We'll come back to you in a second, Molly, but I've got to go to you actually as well. I mean, well-renowned as someone that always comes to fight. A massive opportunity as well for you. I talk about this moment for Molly, but a huge moment for you. Huge crowd, worldwide coverage, fighting a UFC legend, if you like, but now making her way in boxing as well. You ready to go on what will be a brilliant fight on Saturday?
Yeah, firstly, thank you for having me on the show. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm so excited for it, and again, I'm looking forward to sharing with you. We're both two girls, I think, who love to go in for a fight. Both two girls who want to go and win, want to go and get the job done. So I think we've got an exciting fight in your hands.
take us through your career so far, just quickly. I've seen that you've been thrown into a lot of big fights, into the deep end. 10 rounds last time out as well, so the rounds and the engine's not a problem as well, but a bigger camp for this one as well. We know you've had plenty of notice, and that makes a big difference.
Yeah, definitely. I have had the tough fights, but that's what you want going into boxing. You don't want to take easy fights. You want the hard fights, and I think that's what makes you in the sport as well. But yeah, I've had some tough fights coming through my career, and I've had a really good fight camp as well. Like I said, it's been a nice time for it as well. Good.
And finally to you, Molly, as well. I can't believe actually you've only had 3 fights. Seems like that we've been working in boxing now for ages as well. But box all around look great so far. But this is a step up. The rounds as well needed and ready for that experience as well. But someone that's actually got more experience than you in the pro games, coming in off the back of a 10-round fight as well. But looking forward to upping the rounds and moving forward.
Yeah, I think so. I think if you've looked at my last 3 fights, I've evolved in each one. When you fight in MMA, a game plan's always different because your opponent would have a different style. So I feel like the first 3 fights we were kind of figuring out what works, what doesn't, what are my reactions and my answers to the questions being asked. And I'm really happy with where my boxing's come for this fight. I will not look past Saturday, but I'm happy that anyway, a year ago in April, in March, I put me 4 ounce gloves down and signed with you, and in 8 months we've had 4 fights, and I'm really happy that we're being this active, and I can't wait to show everyone the hard work that we do. And talk is cheap, you know, we can all say, oh, I've learnt loads this camp and this is better, but you've put me in a position under the most pressure, some may say, in front of my hometown, and it's like sink or twist, do you know what I mean? It's like, sorry, stick or twist, like I'm twisting, I'm going for it, and I'm going to show me boxing, and then when we need to go, I shall be ready to go, love.
Well, I'm sure you two will have a war on Saturday, can't wait for that fight. Another brilliant fight, of course, headlining this card, as we said, what we regard as one of the biggest stars in the sport already. Very, very important moment in his career as we gear up for what is expected to be a massive 2026. That's Ben Whittaker. I'll speak to Coach Andy Lee first. Andy, it's been a roller coaster the last kind of 4, 5, 6 weeks. Obviously, we know the plan was to fight on the Boots Ortiz card in April. That was delayed. Then we were going to have a 10-round fight here. On the undercard of Callum Smith, we're looking at the runouts. Then we're headlining the card. Then we're all of a sudden in with a dangerous Brian Suarez, who's renowned as a big puncher. Exciting times, a massive future. You know the roadmap ahead for 2026, but this is a real test on Saturday night.
This is a real test and a serious challenge, but if Ben's going to do what I think he'll do in the sport, these are the challenges he needs. And yeah, commiserations to Callum. We wish him well in his recovery, but as Ben has stepped in, taking the opportunity now to main event here in Liverpool, and I think it's an opportunity for everyone in Liverpool and the surrounding area to come and see one of the future stars of boxing. And you can say you were there when he fought Suarez and knocked Suarez out, because what I've seen of Ben in this camp, he's just gone to a whole nother level. When I say he's ceiling, it's just, I don't know where it is. He keeps getting better and better and better with each week that passes in camp. It's scary and very exciting, and you're all in for a good show on Saturday.
Obviously now getting more and more time with him, maybe that's a part of this blessing, is that you're getting these extra camps, you're getting this extra time. On Saturday at the show, I saw you and I said, how's Ben looking? And you just looked at me, you just smiled. You didn't even say anything, you just went, you know, I mean, it seems like you're very proud of the development that's taking place at the moment, and this could be a huge, huge year.
My influence of Ben is only guidance and small little structural things, because his talent, he has the talent, and it's just making sure it's guided in the right direction. With Matchroom on board, thank you again for keeping the show alive, because this is such an important day for him, because he needs activity, and people want to rush him into big fights, but he has to get experience. The talent is here, the experience is here. But as he builds the experience and his understanding, these things meet, he'll be ready for it.
Just a quick word on Suarez as well. We saw him drop Lyndon Arthur in a war with him. He's got plenty of experience as well, extremely durable. A tough fight. You're a student of the game, but the kind of fights when you talk about experience and you talk about rounds and durability, coming off that show reel first round knockout as well. A good opponent on Saturday night to test Ben.
A good opponent, and you need a challenge. He's dangerous. Yeah, we've seen fighters from Argentina, South America come over here and upset the apple cart. How many times have we seen it in the past? So don't get it wrong, we're not overlooking him or taking him for granted. Ben is trained extremely hard, and we know the danger that's involved. Suarez is a big puncher and he's rough, and he come to kind of draw Ben into a slugfest and try and rough him up, but Ben is too good for that. And yeah, I don't know what else to say, but I'm very excited for the fight. And I just want you all to see it and get your tickets and come and watch it and support boxing and support all these young guys on your local fighters in the undercard, because you've got Leo Tang, who's the future of the heavyweight division, you've got Molly, you've got Joe McGrail, Clark as well. I'm probably missing out a couple, but then you've got Ben, who will be the future of boxing in this country and one of the great fighters of the world. So come and see him live in the flesh. You can say you were there and you saw Ben Whittaker knock out Suarez.
Well, thank you, Andy. World champion, one of the best trainers in the sport, and actually, I think future promoter as well. Thank you. That was absolutely outstanding. We're going to switch to Braian Suarez. Braian, welcome as well. A dangerous man. 22 wins, 21 knockouts. One of the biggest knockout percentages in the sport. You said to me yesterday, you said to Ben yesterday, big mistake. You guys have made a big mistake. Do you truly believe that, and that you win this fight on Saturday?
Hola Braian, bienvenido a Inglaterra. Un gran boxeador, un récord magnífico, unos 22 peleas, 21 por knockout. Ayer has comentado el big mistake y que sábado se acabó. ¿Tienes la confianza de para desarrollarse así este acontecimiento sábado?
Bueno, primero que nada, buenas tardes. Agradecer a Eddie y a Maxrum por la oportunidad. La verdad que estoy muy contento de estar aquí en Inglaterra. La verdad que aquí en Liverpool la gente me ha tratado muy bien, me he sentido muy cómodo. La verdad que estoy como en casa. Respecto a la pelea, bueno, como ya saben todos, vamos a salir a ganar como hacemos siempre, sin especular. Saben todos que yo soy un boxeador de ataque y no va a hacer nada diferente a lo que hago siempre.
Firstly, thank you for the welcome. Very happy to be here in Liverpool in England, first time. Everyone's treated us really well. It's been an excellent welcome, and thanks to everyone from Matchroom. You know who I am. I think my record speaks for itself. There's no need to speculate. I'm an attacking fighter, and as you say, I'm here to rough up Ben. You're going to see how that goes down on Saturday. My comments about it's all over on Saturday, you made a big mistake bringing me in. You'll see I'm true to my word Saturday.
Thank you very much. Can I just say, I know we worked together before, but is big mistake really big mistake in Spanish?
Lo digo.
Gran error.
Ben and Eddie, yeah. Big mistake. Saturday is all over.
Yeah. Do you really believe that?
¿Lo crees de verdad?
Sorry, my English.
Good English. More. Give me more.
¿Pero lo crees de verdad que puedes ganar a Ben y que ha sido un error de su parte que frente a ti?
Seguramente ha sido un error. Y después de la victoria de este sábado, quiero ser el segundo argentino en ser firmado por Matchroom.
He says for sure this Saturday he's going to be walking away with the victory against Ben on Saturday, and after it's over, he wants to be your second Argentinian player fighter signed up to Matchroom.
Of course, the signing of Alan Chavez as well, recently as well. Ben, he says he's going to rough you up, he's going to knock you out. You've heard it before, you're excited to be back. Liverpool this time as well. And he said camp's gone unbelievable, ready for a superstar performance.
Yeah, you know what I do. First of all, I want to thank my Lord and Saviour Jesus Christ. Thank you, Matchroom, for keeping the show on. It's going to be a great show. And what he said's cute, man. They can all talk, they can all say they're going to do this and that. Saturday we'll see.
I know that obviously the plan for 2026 is phenomenal, but Saturday matters and counts. But that period, a little bit frustrating after the Gavazi fight. You look sensational, it's a viral knockout, goes around the world. We're going to be on the Boots Ortiz card, there's a little bit of a delay, but now the kind of clouds have cleared. Really see that straight vision for 2026. This is a really important fight for you on Saturday.
Yeah, of course, it's a fight that I like, it's a fight that I need. When fighters come to fight like this, the best Ben Whittaker turns out. And it's all about activity, it's all about getting in the ring, it's all about presenting myself the way Andy sees in the gym. I'm a professional at heart, so yeah, the boots fight didn't happen straight away. It was in the gym, we was working on the craft. And if anything, it's made me more scary. It's given me time to work, iron out those little things that we need to iron out, and you'll see you Saturday.
How excited are you? You faced all kinds of styles. Obviously, the pro game, your experience is blossoming, but as an amateur box, the very best in the world, consistently in all the major tournaments. How excited are you to face a style like this? You know what Suarez is going to do. He's going to come at you, he's going to be aggressive, he's a big puncher, he's going to try and knock you out. Is that where we see the very best, the sharpest Ben Whittaker?
100%. All he can do is walk forward with those slow-ass platypus feet and that big-ass screw block head. You know what I mean? So what I'm going to do is go out there, look pretty, look good, listen to my team, and how long it lasts, it lasts.
I'll come back to you shortly, but I do have to just speak to the translator and tell you that you have slow-ass feet like a platypus and a big head. Not my
like
words.
A GameCube.
And what?
Like a GameCube.
Like a
Like old GameCube. You got a big ass GameCube.
Dice que tiene pies lentísimos como una bestia de la selva y hablas mucho. ¿Qué opinas?
Si él piensa que hablo mucho, está bien. Digo lo que tengo que decir nomás y también no solo hablo afuera, sino adentro del ring también hablo.
Yeah, we can all talk, but it's what happens in the ring that counts, and you'll see Saturday just how big.
Hey,
how
you
big
talking
Suarez
like English yesterday anyway? Because you was talking fluent yesterday. You was talking fluent. Why ain't you talking English today? You know what I mean?
Ya voy a aprender a hablar inglés más fluido.
Yeah, I am hoping to learn more fluent English, and it's happening already.
That's what I like.
Go.
Yeah. It's a good job. This ain't a football game. If it was Argentina v England, we'd be worried. This is boxing.
Un partido de fútbol Inglaterra-Argentina tendríamos.
Yeah, man, this is boxing, man. We invented this.
No tienen chance.
You'll see this.
Nosotros inventamos este deporte. Veremos sábado.
Exactamente, veremos qué pasa el sábado.
Saturday we'll see how it
Estoy muy contento de esta oportunidad.
I'm very happy
aprovechar.
to have this opportunity for this fight with you, Ben.
Ben, finally to you, everybody, as always, calling you out. You know, you had David Morrell trying to get the gig as well, every light heavyweight in the world as well. But that pressure is a blessing as well. The route that we have is to see you become world champion in 2027 and the path in 2026 Gold Dust. But this fight, just as important, and I'm ready to put on a show for this city on Saturday night and everybody watching around the world live on the zone.
Of course. Them calling me out is a compliment. It's a compliment in itself, where they are to be calling me out. But at the end of the day, you've got to get through Braian first. You can't look past these people. Because a lot of people snubbed the IBO world title. He fought for a world title. So on paper, he's the best opponent I've fought right now. When I dust him, we'll see.
I believe that as well. The best opponent you've faced so far, and a great fight, a great main event here in Liverpool, as is the co-main event as well. Molly McCann against Ashley Johnson. You talk about Joe McGrail as well against Aaron Hayden. A brilliant night of boxing in Liverpool on Saturday as part of a massive schedule coming up on the global home of boxing. We're going to face everybody off now, and we'll see you for the weigh-in tomorrow. Thank you.